Good afternoon, student. In the last class, we see the 6th chapter, part 1, Introduction to Word Processor. So now we see about part 2, Formatting Text and Paragraph. So here, first of all, we have to study about text formatting. So what is formatting? Changing the appearance of the text, that is called formatting. So we want to change the text formatting. So a text without any special formatting, it does not give appearance. For example, this video. Here I am giving only black and white picture. So if something we want to bold, italic and underline, you have to give means that text will be more effective and easy to read. So we want to give that text formatting. So first of all, we study about changing font style, size and color. So what is font? Font is a set of characters in a particular style. So what is text formatting? Changing the default appearance of the text. So what are the text formatting shortcuts we are studying? Text formatting icons, bold, italics, underline. So for bold, the shortcut key is Ctrl+B. For italics, the shortcut key is Ctrl+I. And for underline, the shortcut key is Ctrl+U. So the default font type is normally Times New Roman. But the default font size also only 12 points. We have to change it as 20 or 22, maximum up to 72 points. And then default font color, black. Default font color is black. The default background color, normally white. If you want to change the color means you have to change the color. And all the formatting options we have to done only in format menu. So all the formatting icons will be in under the format menu. Okay, so format character. If you are clicking the format menu, that character, in that character only we have to change the font style, size and color. So next we see the topic changing case. What is changing case? Normally any text that can be typed in uppercase or lowercase. So the text can be changed to different cases. So now the first one is uppercase. Uppercase means fully capital letters. And then second one, toggle case. Toggle case means reverse case. So if you are given whatever, if you are given one name, it is fully capital letter means the reverse case. What is that reverse case? Fully lower case. So it will be in lower case. So toggle case is opposite of that case is called toggle case. That is a reverse case. And the third one is sentence case. Sentence case means what? The first letter of each sentence is capital. So first letter of the sentence will be in capital. So that is sentence case. Capitalize every word. Fourth one, capitalize every word. First character of each word as capital. So each word as capital. That is capitalize every word. And the last one, lowercase, that is fully small letters. And the next, the steps to change the case. If you are type the text in small letter means that is lower case means if you want to change the case as uppercase means first of all you have to select the text to change case. First you have to select the text and then go to format and click the change case and there you have to click the uppercase. So fully that will be in capital letters. And the next we study about highlighting text. So what is highlighting? Highlighting is used to draw attention for the important points or key points in a document for easy reference by marking in a different color. That is highlighting. So if you want to highlight the text, it will be easy to identify. The most important that the key points will be noted as highlighter. So highlighting can be applied by selecting the text. Here also we want which one want to highlight. That text will be first selected and then click highlighting icon and then in the color palette and select the required color and the text will be highlighted. If you want to remove the Highlighting means by selecting again they select the text and click no fill from the color palette. So it will be fully cleared. Okay, and the next, how to clear the formatting. Suppose if you want to type something, suppose this video I have to return, underline and then bullet and then bold. These are all used in my this video. So if I want to clear this formatting means, first of all I select the entire document or Ctrl+A or edit select all and click shortcut icon Ctrl+M. So all the formatting will be erased. So no bullets are there, no underlines are there. Fully it will be removed. So it is clearing the formatting. And the next topic is paragraph formatting. So next one is paragraph formatting. So what is a paragraph? Paragraph is any text that ends with the hard written. So what is hard written? Hard written means it is accomplished any time you press the enter key. If you are pressing enter key means you have to move to the next paragraph, or else you have to type continuously. Okay, so last end only you have to press the enter key. That is a paragraph end. Okay, so there are 4 types of alignments, paragraph alignments are there. So what is alignment? Here alignment is the way in which the line of paragraphs are left align or right align or center align or justify align. So what are the types of alignment? Left, right, center, justify. The shortcut key Ctrl+L, Ctrl+R, Ctrl+E and Ctrl+J. So how to align the paragraph? Suppose if you are written some paragraph means, if you want to align means you have to move to format paragraph. You have to click the format menu and then move to the paragraph option, and then the paragraph dialog box appears. In that paragraph dialog box, here indents and spacing. Indents and spacing is there. So in the indents and spacing tab, you have to click the options, any one option, left, right, center, justify, whichever we want you have to select. So the alignment is left alignment. What is the use of this left alignment? Aligns the paragraph with respect to the left margin, shortcut key Ctrl+L, and the right alignment aligns the paragraph with respect to the right margin and the shortcut key is Ctrl+R, and the center alignment aligns the paragraph with respect to the center of the page and the shortcut key is Ctrl+E. Justified aligns the paragraph with respect to both the left and right margin evenly. So that is Ctrl+J. So in which menu we want to select this paragraph alignment? Format paragraph. In that paragraph dialog box, you have to click the indents and spacing option. Indents and spacing tab. There you click the options, any one option, left, right, center, justify, and click OK button. You have to, the paragraph will be aligned. And the next one is line spacing. The next topic is line spacing. So in the line spacing, before that the paragraph alignment, we have to click the format and then paragraph and click that. So many tabs are there: indent, spacing, alignment, text flow, outline and numbering, and then tabs, drop caps, borders. So in that you have to click the alignment tab. For paragraph alignment, you have to click the alignment tab and select the type and click the OK button. Okay. And the next topic is line spacing. What is line spacing? Line spacing means space between the line of text in a paragraph. First line and the second line. The distance between the two lines. That is vertical, amount of vertical space between lines of text in a paragraph. So by default, the lines are single spaced only. Okay, if you want to change the line spacing means there are two methods. One is right click line spacing and select the type and click OK button. And another one type is you have to select the entire document. You have to select the entire document by edit select all or Ctrl+A. and then click format menu. In that format menu, you have to click the paragraph. So the paragraph dialog box appears. In that paragraph dialog box, you have to click indents and spacing tab. In the indents line spacing option, select that. You have to click the indents and spacing tab. In that, line spacing option is there. So in that line spacing, one drop down is there. So you have to click the drop down. So many options are there: single, 1.5 lines, double, proportional, at least, leading, fixed. So you got whatever you have to select, single or 1.5 lines or double line, whatever type, you have to select the type and click the OK button. And the next topic is indenting text. So what is indent? The distance from the left and right margin of the paragraph. What is the indent? The distance from the left and right margin of the paragraph. So here also, why we are using this indent? It is used to improve the efficiency and readability of the paragraph and makes the paragraph look more attractive. So in the book itself, we have to give the left margin, right margin, and then top margin and bottom margin. So that, for example, this book, it is neatly printed now. So easy format to improve the efficiency and readability of the paragraph. We have to use this indent. So it is there are 4 types of indent. First one, left indent. So what is the left indent? It is a space between the paragraph and the left margin. Left indent means space between the paragraph and the left margin. So this is the default indent. And then where this indent you have to select in the dialog box. So how to apply this left indent? By selecting format, paragraph, indents and spacing tab. There you have to enter a value in the before text spin box. In that indents and spacing tab, the first option is indent. Indent la before text box, you have to give the left indent. In which centimeter or inch way, you have to click. And then right indent. Second one, right indent. So right indent is the space between the paragraph and the right margin. So here you have to select, for apply this right indent means you have to select format, paragraph, indents and spacing tab, enter a value in after text spin box. Okay, and the next one is first line indent. First line indentation is the indents the first line of the paragraph. So it is done only one time. So this is the most common way to start a new paragraph. If you want to start a new paragraph, the first line indents will be used. Here also the indent will be applied by format, paragraph, indents and spacing tab. You have to select the line option in the indent group and enter a positive value. For this first indent, you have to give the positive value. And then last one, hanging indent. It is a special kind of indent where the first line of the paragraph alone hangs outside, leaving the rest of the text. So to apply the hanging indent, the negative value is given in the first line option of the paragraph dialog box. So here in the hanging indent, you have to give the negative value, and for the first line indent, you have to give the positive value. So what is indent? Indent is the distance from the left and right margin of a paragraph. What are the 4 types of indents? Left indent, right indent, first line indent, and then hanging indent. So the next topic is bullets and numbering. So here this video also I have given bullets. So what is bullets and numbering? It is used to emphasize the list of things and make list easy to read and follow. So it provides an excellent way to segregate, list and organize the information for a reader. So you have to easily read out this option. And what is the first of all, we have to see the bullets. What is bullets? It applies a bullet character to the start of the paragraph. So default bullet is dot. How to apply that? The steps to apply bullets are: first you have to select the text which you want, for which part, for which text we want to give the bullets. So we have to first select the text to be bulleted and then select format, bullets and numbering. And then next you have to select the bullets tab. In that bullets tab, you have to click the required style. You have to select the style and then click OK button. So the selected text is bulleted. So the same one for numbering also. What is numbering? It applies a numeral to the start of the paragraph. The default is number 1, 2, 3. It is a default numbering. Default type of numbering is 1, 2, 3. So the steps to apply numbering is, first you have to the same one, the select the text to be numbered and select format, bullets and numbering, and select the numbering type tab and click the required style and click OK button. The selected text is numbered. Suppose if we want to turn off this bullets and numbering, we have to erase this or remove this bullets and numbering, means you have to you have to select the text and then click on the same icon, bullets icon again, it will be removed. Thank you, students.